I just started this because these are things that work for me, and they may work for your business, whatever you're doing. But I'm going to start with like some really basic, simple things that would help anyone at any form of business that they're in right now when they're trying to transfer to the digital space. Um, I like to think of what we see online right now in terms of three different types of content that you get. And, people break it down into more than that. But at its most basic level, you know, number one, are you stopping to look at content because you find it humorous and maybe the person that is informing you or talking to you is a comedian, right? Like that gets a lot of attraction, right? That's real simple. Number two is the content that you're putting out educational and communicative. Is that a good representation of what you want your content to be when you're putting stuff out? And then the last part would be is the content some form of entertainment or is it wholehearted? So, do you have like, I don't know, maybe a puppy dog that, dogs usually get a lot of people's attention, right? It's a cute animal. And usually they do something really silly or like that video from a long time ago, or is like, baby monkey backwards on a pig, right? It was just the strangest thing, but people loved it, right? So when it comes to what you're doing for business, when you're trying to show personality and being authentic with, what your company is or what your brand is or what you're trying to sell, you have to pretty much choose. Let me back up. Take all of the stuff that you do in everyday business life and just record everything. Like just record it all. Like from walking into your office doors to, maybe walking into your workspace at home that you have, just record everything. And then after a period of time, go back, look at all of the content that you recorded and look for those patterns and find, does any of those patterns, do they align with those three groupings, right? Is the content funny or does it have humor in it? Number two, is it entertaining and wholehearted? And number three, is it educational and informative? And I think that if you look at those three things, it makes it a lot easier going forward of what sorts of content to continue to push out, because that also gives you an idea of how you want to be perceived in the online social media world. I think if you start with that, you're going to be in really good shape, right? The second part of it is you don't need the highest tech. Like you just need any camera phone that can take really good video recording, right? That's all you need, and that's it, right? Technology has come so far to where it's so easy to take great high quality photos and videos of everyday life. So that's my short, under 5 minute, 3 steps or 3 ways to improve your business in the online digital world in 2022. I'm going to leave you with a really terrible video that I put together that kind of showcases those three elements, and I'll kind of walk you through that. It can be really hard deciding where to start with your video content, whether you're trying to be cute or maybe you're trying to teach someone how to cook something for the first time, or reading the ingredients on a bottle, or maybe you're just not sure how to entertain people. But luckily, we can take a lot of the mistakes that we make in everyday life and put them into good practice with showcasing personality and all the things that we do in our everyday life.